Welcome back for another war recap, Clash Nerds. This is Tamzilla here. Had a really fun week. We took part in our very first Potluck war, and we are looking forward to getting involved in the future. We came away with a loss, but we learned a lot. We learned a lot about ourselves and our weaknesses and our strengths, and I'm looking forward to showing you the 3-star attacks that we had from the war. And I also just want to say that I got a new microphone, so if you hear some background noise, I did my best to clear it all out, but it'll take me time to learn how to edit it all out smoothly for you. It's a better quality mic, it's picking up more sound, but you may hear jets and things like that in the background. Alright, so first, before we get to the recap, I just really feel like I want to show you a visual representation of how I feel about my war attacks lately. Let's get this recap started with an hghb from Mr. Tartanspartan. Always doing a good job for us over at the Manda, Mr. Man with a Plan. That's what I'm going to call him now, okay? He's got his funnel going up top with a couple bowlers and a giant to take some heat while his bowlers get that work done. And on the left side, he has a wizard and a baby dragon getting rid of a good chunk of trash over there. He lays down a couple of wizards up top to clear the trash in front of his entry point. And boom, they are ready to go. Here we go. Everybody gonna get on in there. What's cool is how those wizards keep putting in work until they get around to the archer tower here. And in just a few moments here, you will see how this base just looks gutted. I mean, it's about 40% down when you see it, but it's like, it's done. You are so done. Now come the hogs. I'm not retaking, okay? I'm just not. This is like take number 10. Deal with it. He's gonna lay that first heel down with his for his hogs. See? Dang it. I like how he laid this one down, cover that inferno and the cannon. And here you see we still have the archer tower, the expo, and the cannon. They're doing some damage to these hogs, but it's just not going to be enough yet to warrant a heal. I mean, he could have healed there, but thinking, well, maybe hold on to it. And he's gonna swag it because these last few defenses are focused in on what's remaining of his kill squad, and this base is done. Nice touch with the loon on the mortar. Take care of that. Good use of camp space. Just gonna get the cleanup party started here. Well done as always, my dude. Nice swag. I know this one made you super happy. Next, gonna show you a pretty fabulous goho from Captain America. Some of these three stars were pretty awkward, but these bases were pretty legit, not the normal, random war kind of bases. So good job getting those 3 stars. All of you who actually managed to get 3-star attacks in, nicely done. So you can see here on the bottom, his golem is going to end up wandering all the way around this base. Near the end, you'll see a little golemite, straying around 9 o'clock. It's pretty funny, actually. Kill squad work in a hound, just not doing much except for distracting the queen. So she's not going to make it into the core. She's going to end up swinging around the other side of the base, which kind of sort of works out for him in the end. Got his hogs going. He really needs to get everybody out and moving fast to get these defenses down. Hog heavy here. That was my text tone. Whoops. Good job getting them healed up and keeping them healed up. And there's a troll Tesla. There it is. And he just brings in 1 balloon to take care of that. And his hogs don't have too much to work through, but they get the king beaten up on him here. So he ends up with not a ton of cleanup. He had plenty left. Obviously, it was good the king went in, so he was able to handle the clan castle in the middle there. And shortly here, he's going to take out the last few defenses and then get the king down, and we're in cleanup. Nice job, dude. I think this was one of the bases I failed on. Yeah, it was, actually. Yeah, I remember that entry point. GG, dude. Gonna get you another goho here, this time from QuarterMaster, one of 2 of our Town Hall 9s who actually managed to get a 6-pack this war. Legit bases up and down the board. It was a real challenge for us. It was a good challenge. anything to help us grow as a clan, and we really do look forward to potlucks in the future. I'm looking forward to it, despite my lack of any 3-star attacks this war, or any war recently, really, with my main anyway. All right, he's going to get his kill squad in here. They're going to help take care of this wizard tower farm. That baby dragon put in some serious work. This really does help him later on. There isn't much left in that corner for his hogs to get to. Queen is going to take out this expo in the bomb tower. And, you know, this baby dragon in the CC causes a little bit of issue, and that Valk ends up nearly taking the queen out. So by the time he launches his hogs, he's got nothing except for a few cleanup troops left. So he did a really good job getting these troops out, getting them healed up, and just making sure to take down the defenses as fast as possible. First heal will happen over by this wizard tower and the barbarian king. Here they all come. Nicely done. Keep them healed. He's going to hold on to that poison until the other side of the base, where the king will still be following his hogs around. Tesla farm pops by that other expo. Again, this is like my third take. I'm just not going to sweat a little stumble with my tongue, okay? Good job here. And pretty soon he's going to be poisoning. Help keep his hogs going here. Not too many left, but enough left as long as there's the heal, as long as they're healed up. And that is all she wrote. Plenty left for cleanup. Came a little close, but not that close. Good job, dude. Let's look at your other attack. And let's get going with part 2 of QuarterMaster's 6-pack. Hey, Queen Walk Hogs, one of my favorite attacks to watch. You can see from his spell comp, he has 2 rages, and since I know he doesn't have bowlers in the CC, then he plans on using both of those rages on his queen, which means he plans on getting a lot of this base handled with his Queen Walk. Otherwise, he would have 3 heals for his hogs because he'd have a lot more base to cover, and he'd want to make sure he had enough coverage to cover the hogs across all the base. So here we go. Pretty soon she's going to confront the enemy queen and be hit by an expo and a Tesla at the same time. So he ends up burning the ability and using a rage. And this was a fresh hit, so props to you, my dude. Poison that CC. And he's going to lay another rage down just to make sure his queen lives through this, because she is a hurting unit right now. She does live through this, and she's going to come all the way around, and now she's just going to be facing point defenses pretty much one at a time. I don't think there's another point where she ends up getting hit by more than one, so she's going to be good to go. Walk in the park from here on out for her. Now he lays his king down with some wizards. I think he was trying to get a king swap here. I'm not positive. Perhaps he was just making sure that his queen didn't wander that way entirely. I should have checked. I should have, because that actually makes more sense now. But anyway, I digress, because pretty soon here come the hogs. And he's got 2 heals. Slowly but surely, they're going to make their way over to that expo. And he's going to lay down that first heal. He's going to use a second heal on the way over to that wizard tower farm. It's a really good call. I like how heavy he went with the hogs just to make sure everything was going down. With no golems to tank and all of that, you just need to get those defenses down quickly. Saving the poison for the king. I like it. And done. Nice job. You know I like it. You know I do. And now we're going to show you 2 3-star attacks from our other 6-packer, Mr. Valdro. He is going to hit both bases with a gobolalo. The second one he uses a queen walk. He is going to get his bowlers in and take care of 2 of these air defenses. His king and queen are going to end up walking right. And they're going to dispatch of the enemy CC and the enemy queen for him. So a bit of an awkward start, especially when this Tesla farm pops. But, as we know, it does end up in a 3. Bowler's taking care of some business. Gonna get one of these air sweepers down and that wizard tower. And now he's gonna start his Lalo. Good deployment. Good job with the hastes. In the end, I think it would have been good if he'd had one more haste. Whoops, forgot to turn my notification volume down. Remind me to do that after this one, okay, guys? First hound pops. Second one's still up and going. He's going to pop here real soon. He's got a good chunk of loons left. They're all clumped up. Thankfully, there's no splash damage. Heading his way. He's going to take care of this cannon. And now, as you see, we've got two cannons. The air defense, of course, is still up. And he's got an archer tower and the mortar. However, in case you haven't noticed yet, there is a Tesla over in the right-hand corner. Oh boy. So, by the time he gets through this archer tower, he has one lone loon remaining. And it's looking pretty good, you know? It's like, all right, this dude's going down. That air sweeper's kind of being a pain, but all good. And, you know, we like the direction of the queen and the lava pups and the archers. They're taking out that side of the trash. Fast forward here a little bit just so you can get through the cleanup and through the balloon traveling all the way over to that Tesla. Just one lone balloon. Yep. Oh boy. But thankfully, he still has pups and a queen left, and bammo. 100%. You gotta love it. Let's go on ahead and watch his second gobolalo. Starts off with a bit of a queen walk. Pretty sure his first healer is a mistake. He meant to drop his queen. I don't know. I haven't asked. There's a shock, right? I really need to start watching these more frequently earlier on in the week so I have time to ask people, but life happens. You know how it goes. So he is going to get all kinds of work here done. Wizard's taking care of lots of trash. Good call with that golem. And unfortunately, though, he's going to break a cardinal wall-breaking rule here and throw all of his wall breakers in at once before sending a test wall breaker. So they all get bit by a mini bomb. So, but despite the awkwardness, the dude still crushes this base. He 3-stars, and I'm pretty sure Valdro sucked all of my awkward 3-starring ability out with these two attacks. So maybe that's why I'm sucking. Okay, I guess that really doesn't explain the last few months. But anyway, enough about me. Moving on back to Mr. Valdro. Bowler's going to put in some work. Queen is wandering outside. He's going to take care of this CC. Eventually, anyway, that baby dragon is going to move its little way over to the queen, who will take care of it. And here comes his Lalo. I'm pretty sure he was hoping more of the base would be down by this point. But you can see, I mean, it's still definitely doable here. I mean, 2 air defenses gone already. Some Teslas to deal with, but, you know, now we got some wizard towers. And oh boy, look, oh, what happened to all my loons? Still looking pretty strong. Good hastes, good spells. And whee, blop. Good going. You're welcome for the sound effects. It's my pleasure. And fast forwarding we go. That's it for the potluck stuff. Really looking forward to bringing you more from the next one. An entire recap, hopefully. Okie dokie, let's get on to a couple of attacks from the last war for this recap. Only 2, just because of the way the wars worked out. We had to wait some time for the potluck war. And we have Mr. Captain America coming in with the Grundinator. Really cool to see this in our wars. He wants to call it the cap slap, which I have a hard time saying without laughing. First take wasn't pretty. I pretty much laughed for 30 seconds. But anyway, don't really want to call it that because it sounds like an infectious disease of some sort. All right, everybody's moving their way in. Has all the trash cleared. Nice job with that. Now he's going to get his kill squad into that expo compartment. Now what ends up happening here when he drops his Volks, his kill squad is actually, I guess kill squad, but his kill squad has done too much work, and he actually has to drop a test Volk to make sure that they're not just going to wrap around the other side. And he does a good job. Good thinking, really smart. Again, really appreciate that y'all are able to think that quickly during a war attack. And so, rather than going into that compartment where he wanted them to go in the middle there, they're going to head toward this compartment with the Wizard Tower and the Tesla here. He drops this rage on purpose to get them to just chew right through these defenses. Puts that jump down, and now, boom, everybody's meeting right back up where he wanted them to be. Nicely done. Super impressive. I like it, Cap. I like it. Now, it kind of looks like everybody's petered out, but, you know, he still has Volks up. His heroes are up. The bowlers are up. The P.E.K.K.A.'s up. It's just a lot of DPS still on the field, and really not that much left defensively. So he's got his queen here is going to take out the Tesla. Volk's going to try to punch through the wall for this archer tower, but bowler and queen are going to take it out first. And up on the top corner, you still have Volks trying to punch through walls in different spots. You got wizards working, you've got a P.E.K.K.A. going, and as soon as they break through the walls and get those buildings down, it is done. Beautifully done. Good job adjusting. I am impressed, good sir. I am impressed. And here we go. We're going to end with another Town Hall 9 goho. A lot of gohos this time around, but hey, if y'all are going to work it, I'm going to show it. And it's cool to see variety, you know? See how different ways to use it. And, you know, we can always send people here. Be like, hey, check this out. He has a wall breaker feel. I hope he wasn't feeling up his wall breakers. Anyway, a wall breaker fail. And immediately he notices it and drops that jump down. Now, what's going to work out really well for him here is that he has 3 heals. So yeah, it would have been really nice to have, you know, for his kill squad to have access to the rest of the base. However, he's got plenty of hogs, plenty of heals. You know, just adapt a little bit and boom, the base is still going to go down. And you can just tell from the layout of the base, he's got plenty of coverage with those heals. And good job getting all the hogs down. Like I like to say, chewing through those defenses as quickly as possible when there's no tanking going on. But with those heals down, it's going to be done and dusted. I probably would have come in from the other side. So, you know, so the enemy king wasn't hitting my hogs as soon, but it's all good. Worked out just fine. King's still chasing around. Doopity-doopity-doo. Here they find. Okay, we got to get this mortar first, guys. And here they all come back over. Dropping that heal down. Nice. Could have been a little further over, but towards that expo, but ain't no thing. It's going to keep healing while they head back over that expo. Get that out of the picture. Take care of these Teslas, and then you just have the wee hogs go flying. And here we go. Tesla's going to go down. Boom. Oh boy, giant bombs. Yikes. But too late. Wizard Tower's done. And this base is done. Welcome to the recaps, Little Big O. Well, that does it for another recap, guys. Looking forward to seeing you again next week. Pardon any background noises you heard, and thank you for putting up with us while we work on, and by us, I mean me, while I work on getting these better for you and working on the production quality and everything else. Peace. Love you. Bye.